Hi there, Machedo. Speaking to you from Machedo.com. Who is Machedo and Think Personal Branding? I keep getting this question, especially from youngsters who are based in India. They keep asking me, Lloyd, what type of girl should I marry? Or when should I marry? Or whom should I marry? So it's normally the boys who ask me what type of girl should I marry or not marry. And, the thing is, when I put up this video, what type of girl you should marry, or not marry, you get the girls saying, oh, what about the guys? So I decided I would put up a video stating what type of person you should not marry. So these are the types of people you should not marry and you should keep away from. So it's both for boys and girls. So have a look at the video. The description is put below, and do share your comments. I'd be very interested to know your comments because I read all of them. Like the video, thumbs up, don't like it, thumbs down. So let's quickly move on. Okay, so what kind of person you should not marry? Okay, number one, do not marry a person who's addicted to social media. Why do I say this? If you know a person who's constantly putting up her photographs, there are some girls who I see always this, that, putting up photographs of themselves, their cleavage, their this, their that. Guys putting up photographs, oh, my body's like this, my body's like this, oh, I'm with my friends here, oh, I'm with this girl here, I'm with this car here. They are constantly looking out for approval. They are looking out for appreciation. They are looking for, people to feed their ego. They want attention. You need to keep away from such people because they have psychologically, addicted themselves, made themselves addicted to social media, and they have something lacking up here. You need to keep away from such people because they live in a virtual world. They don't want to live in the real world, and that is very dangerous. So keep away from anyone who's addicted to social media. Now, if the person is earning money online, that's a different ballgame altogether. Then it's important. But then you're talking of someone who lives a celebrity lifestyle. That also can create a lot of problems. So number one is keep away from the social media addict. Number two, keep away from someone who has more than one smartphone. Why do you need? Please explain to me, why do you need more than one smartphone? Some people say, this is my personal, this is my, professional. What are you getting? Are you a CEO of some company? Are you getting like millions of emails and fans? And even me, I just have one bloody phone. The other phone that I have is kept only for VIP customers because they, it's like 24 hours. It's on. The number is, they can have direct access to me. So I keep that on. The other one is sometimes switched off. Sometimes it's on mute. But I hardly get calls on the second phone. It's primarily the first phone. And I have 3 iPads for gaming purpose. But if you know somebody who has more than one phone and they're constantly on one phone chatting, another phone they're chatting, there's something wrong with them. There's something fishy. Keep away from such a person. Number 3, any person who has more than one true friend or who has a bunch of friends. The more the friends they have, the more they get influenced by other people. It always causes complications, always causes issues. Keep away from a person who has more than one friend or likes to surround themselves with many, many friends. You'll always have complications because they'll take stories to their friends and then they'll be less close to you and more close to their friends, and they'll always be influenced by their friends. Point number 4, the person who wants extra sex. I don't know why, but there is this thing that if a person constantly wants sex, means they need added pleasure, they need added stimulation. If the person wants too much of sex, then if you're not there, how do they satisfy this? Well, do they go online and get into the virtual world? Or most probably they'll find someone else. So if you know somebody who's constantly asking you for sex, I'll tell you, they can sometimes be demanding, they can sometimes be aggressive, they can even be, frustrating you. It'll drive you nuts. So be careful of the person who always wants too much of sex. That shows there's something really wrong there. Healthy sex, I understand. Too much of sex, I'm sorry, I don't. Point number 5, anybody who is too much into smoking, drinking, drugs, or any kind of addictive stimulant. Now, that doesn't mean coffee. Coffee is for working, for staying alert and, to do your work. But a person who has to constantly smoke, constantly drink, means they always have to have some stimulant. That shows addiction, and addictive behaviors are very, very dangerous. Be careful of this because when they don't get their dopamine rush, they will go to extreme measures, and that affects their mood swings and their behaviors. Point number 6 is keep away from a person who's demanding, always asking you, what about this? What about that? I want this. I want that. They'll always keep asking you something or another. It's very hard to satisfy them. Keep away from such person who is demanding. Point number 7 is a person who always compares you to their past boyfriend, their past relationship. My father was like this. My mother was like this. My sisters are not like this. My friends are never like this. My ex-boyfriend never treated me like this. You remind me of X, Y, Z. If they're comparing you, keep away from them. There's something seriously wrong with them. Point number 8 is the person who wants you to change, make you a better person, help you improve. It's like they're not getting married to you. They're not with you for you. They want to shape you into another mutated version of who they want you to be. You're not their toy. You're not, a child. Keep away from these people who want you to change, because the day you change, then they'll get bored of you and they'll say, I want this sense of adventure. Where is that? Point number 9 is someone who cannot control their temper or their emotions. If you have someone who breaks things, shouts and screams and explodes and can't control themselves, you need to keep away from them. They are very, very dangerous. Okay. And especially, someone who raises their hand, raises their voice, or, disrespects you. Keep away from them. Point number 10 is someone who has plenty of friends, especially members of the opposite sex, or needs to surround themselves with the members of opposite sex. Why? If you're a girl and you have only guys, chances are there's something may happen. It is very, very probably. Okay. So if I know that my wife has too many friends who are guys, there's something wrong there. Or if I have only friends who are girls, well, the chances are something can happen. Remember, opposites attract. So, opposite, in terms of sex. Okay. So there's always a chance something can happen, and this causes complications. Point number 11 is having someone whose family interferes in everything that you do, and, a person who involves their family in each and every aspect of your life. Keep away from this person. It'll drive you nuts. Point number 12 is someone who always asks you money, doesn't have money, doesn't know how to manage money, or is always on, always in requirement of money. So, I don't have money. What will I do? If a person can't manage their finances, keep away from them, because this will invite a lot of trouble. Remember, money is very important in a relationship. Very, very important, because all the expenses, everything comes down to money. And last, if not the least, is a person who is constantly nosy, wants to know where you are, what you did, checks your stuff, is suspicious, is constantly inquiring. This person will drive you mad, will drive you nuts, and, you lose your peace of mind. So keep away from them. So these are the 13 kinds of people you need to keep away from. Do not, by any means, assume that you can change these people. Do not get married to them, even if your life depended on it. And I'll tell you this, it's very, very important that you do not make a decision to get married very haphazardly, very quickly. Take your time, because these are life-changing incidents. And the best solution I can give you is be with someone for, a period of time, couple of years, and only then, when you're 100% sure, 100% sure that they have the intellect, the emotional maturity, that they can handle you, only then get into the relationship. Because once you get into it, it's more or less, life-changing, permanent event. So let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Always read them. Like the video, thumbs up. Don't like it, thumbs down. This is me signing off for now. Take care.